Bauan a chance to make the first bucket of this ball game. Again, they won their last game against Batangas. I've covered that game where Miko Pascual, actually coach, very quiet 22 points. No? Hindi mo, he doesn't really have. So here comes Bauan after getting the steal. Bulilan converting.
Much like their younger counterparts in the 60s.
Out of 60% in their last game. Would you consider that good, coach?
Not really. 60% lang yun. And right now, they're 1 out of 4.
Nonetheless, that bucket will be made by Cachuela, making if he can live up to his fan base. As De Vera kicks it out to Parian. They fire for 3 and they put one in.
Well, that's going to be a problem for Matienzo because
14 seconds to shoot. Matienzo for 3. That is short once again. Garcia cleaning up his teammates' mess. Basket and one. Look at this pound for pound fitness foul counted move.
Lalabas ulit.
Hindi imposible, coach. Yung no socks nga, si Mr. Alcantara. Ginagaya na si Coach Alan Mangahas. Meanwhile, Paul defense of Biñan. 8 seconds to shoot. They almost lose it. They still have it. 2 seconds to shoot. Matienzo just the brink of time.
Matienzo open underneath.
Panerio, late pass to Lopez. But the reverse coming from Lopez from the baseline.
I mean, it's one thing to be confident, so alam ko confident ka. Pero overconfident, medyo nagiging sakit na yun.
Exactly, coach. Speaking of sakit, ito na. Miko Pascual, Cafe Uno. Noel lost it but sends it outside. Joff Lopez, no look pass. Reverse layup coming from Jacob Albuete. And again, really perhaps a different theme in this ball game.
We are blessed by his presence.
Definitely. Blessed by the shine he provides. Meanwhile, Wilhelm Cabonillas puts it in. Again, another familiar name. They have a 2-point lead. So far, Bauan showing that they can go toe-to-toe with the best of the best. As Godoy finds an open lane and converts. Jeremy Godoy had 16 under last year. Rather 18 under. Meanwhile, alley-oop play.
Yung timpla ng laro nila. A lot more familiarity, a lot more talent definitely on the floor. But they cannot be lazy on defense. Godoy just watching that.
He brings it down. He runs the race. Coast to coast, finishes.
Dissecting.
Ginawang cones ang depensa ng Bauan. And Spoli provides the screen. The three-pointer going in. Once again for Arejola. Able to put one in. Arejola with him. Inside the key jumper. Going in for Arcilia. Thank you very much, Mr. Noah Sanchez, and great words right there. Again, Coach, 1800 division. Kanina sabi natin 14. As you get older, medyo nai-instill sa yung importance really of winning and executing it, executing the right.
Before that, we'll see great drop pass for the pound-for-pound fitness, foul-counted move the game for Matien. Older as a basketball player, you know what you want. You have your own goals. You have your individual goals. You want to make it to it.
Against Matienzo. Sends it out. Poli attacks. Soft touch in the paint from Poli.
Going up against a heavier lineup. What a pass by Godoy. Almost full.
Here comes Bauan. Dabao. Oh, off the glass. Three-pointer, call him the Bauan Nightmare. Here comes Dabao. Has the leather. Attacks the lane. Oh, up and under move. Ginawang cones yung defense from the get-go. 1 point lead for Biñan. Tatak Vice Gel. And again, what a game it really has been. Kanina, Bauan Cafe Uno 16 under squad came from a 20-point lead. Ngayon naman, again, very close from the get-go. Very toe-to-toe. Davao brings it down for Bauan. Long pass, Trozado firing. Puts it in from that right corner. 5-point lead. Meanwhile, Matienzo hands it off. Hemao firing for 3 as well. Answers back with his own rainbow shot. Of Miko Pascual to pick up the slack. As Davao picks the pocket of Godoy. Fast break completed by Davao.
Davao was
Mr. Noah Sanchez. And again, new play trying to be inserted into the system. But then again, kulang yung practice session. So there's definitely a challenge. Cachuela out. Hemao attacks. High pickup. Drop pass. Great play executed. Garcia finishing.
scoring but playmaking. That time drawing the defense. Easy drop pass to make.
A different Hemao in the spotlight today. Meanwhile, Bulinan unsuccessful on that fade away, but Lopez turning garbage into gold. So, now Pascual. Intano picked up by Gidnap. Intano puts it in against a much taller defender. Layos directing the offense in this sequence. Pauly fires for 3, puts it in. The big man showing some range. Opted out. Meanwhile, Intano putting on the moves. Floater doesn't fall. Still, Godoy. No good for Biñan. Garcia finally. Third time's the charm.
It's the epitome of small things add up. Right? You miss a lot. Now you give up a turnover. Tinignan pa. Godoy.
Godoy. Just a 2-point lead for this Bauan Cafe Uno. As me and Coach Mark shall return. Once again, it is Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. Bauan has it. Arejola losing it, but still recovering. Oh, what a leap. Coming from Melchor. 4-point lead for them. Lopez attacks. Not that time. Gets the board. Arejola for 3. Puts one in from that right wing. Firing against still struggling. And now, Arejola steps back for 3. Oh! From Rainbow Country. Arrows up. Game. Another look. Step back. Cold-blooded. Arrows up for you, Arejola.
Last game. Has to start for defense para dito sa Biñan.
And the defense really sparks everything up as we see Lopez, the big guy.
Yep.
Defense absent right now for Bauan, rather for Biñan. As Jeremy Godoy firing for 3. The absence of Cabunillas and the semi-absence of Miko Pascual.
Oh, great step through by Davao.
Tapped away by Arejola. Hemao and Davao fighting for it. Ends up with Intano. 2 seconds to shoot. Fires. Puts it in. Despite a sloppy sequence from
Time 3 off a broken play. Giving Biñan some
moves coming from Lopez but doesn't connect. Meanwhile, Hemao reverse layup. Going in. What a shot. Coach Mark, take another look.
That's a talent shot, so kahit anong depensa mo, that's good.
For a reason. Meanwhile, Panerio opted for that pass out. Pauly, basket, and 1. Again,
from garbage to gold, Mr. Pauly takes the hit.
no. Guarded by Intano. The pick. Still with Davao.
Good pass! What a pass by Davao. He's been so solid sa kabila, finding an open teammate.
Last 2 minutes. Twilight zone right here as Godoy, difficult shot. Putting it in nonetheless. The pick from Hemao provided. Jeremy Godoy for the three. Going in with a lucky bounce. What up by one. Paulie, not that time. Over a minute remaining. Jeremy Godoy attacks the lane. 5-point swing for Jeremy Godoy. That shot.
Ooh, bad pass.
Cyrus Hemao, another guy that has really contributed a lot, will make that first one. With that 5-point swing from Jeremy Godoy, that 3-pointer with a lucky bounce. And that, of course, short stab, high swing over two defenders. 12 seconds remaining. Lopez sends it to Paulie. Backing down Matienzo. Spins. Puts one up. Puts one in. Tying the ball game up at 68. Coach Mark.
Alam na natin eh. We've been blessed.
Bauan Cafe Uno. Paulie. Tough shot. Going in. He has been feeling it. Asking for a screen. Still with Hemao. Inside. Matienzo. Great execution from this Biñan squad. Against Panerio. Still with him. The pick for Matienzo. He drops Panerio to the floor. Godoy puts one in on that soft touch for a pick. Almost losing it. Still with Jeremy. Drop pass to Garcia. 6-point lead for Biñan.
All of Garcia's.
We have, looking at the time, as we approach our last 2 minutes of overtime period. Meanwhile, Garcia, the putback, the hustle is good. Bauan Cafe Uno on a rush. They're aware of the stakes. Davao, the spin, puts one up off the glass, going in, cuts it to 6. Godoy rushing, puts one up, puts one in, off the glass. Jeremy Godoy. No foul call. Meanwhile, Godoy escaping. And perhaps played big man in the 1600 division. Now playing guard, no problem. Still as good as ever. And Batang Gilas for a reason. With that, 82-72 is our